The Web Rationalization Project is an initiative of government to streamline and simplify finding information online for citizens. In 2011, when we launched the Internet strategy, we found that there were over 500 websites in government and over 400,000 pages of content. The Internet Advisory Council is comprised of subject matter experts from across government, and they've been empowered by the Ministry Chief Information Officers to oversee the implementation and success of the Web Rationalization Project.
It started with a conversation. Two information architects trying to figure out how we could work together when there was no formal structure in place for us to do so. So we started to talk, and then we said, well, I know somebody in one ministry and he knew somebody in another ministry, so we would start bringing them into the conversation, and then it just evolved from there.
When we first started up, we realized that there was different pockets of information that we needed to focus on. One of those groups is called CDOG. It's a content design working group where what they do is they focus on how to write well-written content for citizens. There also was a startup group called the IAAG, which is the Information Architecture Advisory Group, which focuses on the information architecture for gov.bc.ca.
If we're talking about a holistic website, where people can come and get information from anywhere in government, it was hugely important to have cross-ministry representation. You can't have all of our ministries working separately. They all have to be working together.
With the Internet Strategy Project, there was a mandate that we move away from silos within ministries and we become a more user, citizen-centric focus. We moved to more of a theme-based approach. We're talking about fishing licenses rather than the Ministry of Forests with fishing licenses. Citizens don't need to know what the hierarchy is there within government. They just want to find a fishing license, they go and find a fishing license.
So the exciting part for everybody coming together was that we could collaborate to improve the user experience on gov.bc.ca.
I think the Internet Advisory Council plays a fundamental role just because they're looking at it through the eyes of citizens, and they're looking at it across the enterprise as opposed to silo by silo, ministry by ministry, program by program.
The Internet Council's up for an Organizational Excellence Award because they're an excellent organization. They've actually, brought this project to a successful end and are carrying on to ensure that the project lives on into the future.